Hi, Ashley here. Remember that I'm giving away a pedal to a lucky winner for every 1,000 subscribers. Hiya. So as promised, today we're going to do a shootout between the Fuzz Face, a real Fuzz Face, and a DIY build of a Fuzz Face circuit built from scratch. Okay, so first of all, here's my clean tone. Okay, so the amp is overdriven just a little bit, got a little bit of hair going on it, just primed, ready for the Fuzz Face, just how the Fuzz Face likes it. So first of all, let's go straight for the actual Fuzz Face. Okay, so there it is, the absolute filth that the Fuzz Face is known for, an absolute ton of background noise and overwhelming fuzz. Now I've set this fuzz as being all the way up, basically giving it all the fuzz that it possibly can. In my eyes, that's the only way to run a Fuzz Face. But it does become absolutely unruly. As you saw there, I tried to play a chord and it was pretty much impossible. So, once again, let's hear that. And let's compare that to the DIY build. Now straight away you can probably hear that the DIY build isn't overdriving quite as much, or well, anywhere near as much really. It's not getting that really fluffy bottom end. That's possibly because this is being driven by a 9-volt battery, and that battery is not a brand new battery, so it might be starving the voltage just slightly. To try and match that, I'm just going to bring the fuzz down a little bit on the actual Fuzz Face, down to about 2/3. Back over to the DIY build. Okay, let's bring bring the volume up on the actual Fuzz Face to, I think, pretty much top volume. DIY build. Okay, now even with the Fuzz Face cranked all the way up, with the volume all the way up, I'm still not getting that same clarity from the actual Fuzz Face as I am the DIY build. So that's interesting. This is the actual circuit and it's sounding a little bit more flubby. Now this is the silicon version, I believe, so there is going to be some difference in terms of the actual transistors that are being used, and that was why I wanted to try the DIY build, to see actually if I could get something closer to the original sound that they used to get back in the 1960s. And I think this has got a really nice sound to it. It almost sounds more amp-like. There's something going on with the, I don't know, the compression or the interaction with the valves or some other hickory-pokery, and I don't know, it sounds amazing to my ears. And in comparison, the actual Fuzz Face for me just doesn't compete. It just doesn't have the same clarity on the note. It's just more fluffy, and that can be fantastic. It can be really good, especially if you're pairing it with something else. I'll do that in a second. But for me on its own, the DIY build is absolutely kicking the Fuzz Face in the face. Let's see what it's like on one of the other pickups. Let's come to the neck. Let's take the volume down a little bit. Over to the Fuzz Face. And for me, when you get right down to the bottom of the cleanup there, the real Fuzz Face does clean up a little bit better, but all the way down until that point, the DIY one has got the sound for me. I don't know what it is, but there is something going on that just sounds better. And definitely, I don't know what it's like for you on the other end of this, but for me in the room, it's just more inspirational. The DIY one's just got a quality to it that just makes you just want to just do silly things. Just do silly things. That's what it comes down to. And for me, that's what Fuzz Face is all about. Fuzz in general, that's what it's all about. over to the Fuzz Face. I mean, it's like the Fuzz Face is trying to be a Fuzz Face rather than it actually is. It's really weird. It's the actual pedal, but it's like a digital copy of a Fuzz Face. It's so odd. It's so odd. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. There's something going on with this DIY pedal. It's got to be those new old stock transistors. Surely that's got to be it. I don't know. Right, let's try pushing another overdrive into the front end of those Fuzz Faces and see what happens. So let's stick on the blues breaker. Okay, and put on the Fuzz Face. It's too much. It's too much for me. I don't know whether maybe the other way around would be better, but that's not really working. But even with that, the Fuzz Face itself, it just doesn't sound that great. I would love to know what you think of it, the comparison between the two, but for me, that DIY pedal is absolutely walking away with the win. It's got everything that I would ever want. Maybe it's just my ears are just tuned to that older sound. Maybe I just don't like the silicon. I don't know what it is, but it's got some magic and it cost a few pounds to make. A few simple components and one of the Hammond boxes, and that's it. I mean, you're probably talking maybe £20 because of the new old stock transistors. They're the expensive bit. £20-25, something like that. Definitely less than half of what the Fuzz Face, one of the Fuzz Face minis, which is what I'm fighting against here, it is to buy new. So yeah, let's all just get out there and make some Fuzz Face pedals, shall we? And absolutely rock that sound. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.